Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everybody. Good to see you all. Thanks so much for jumping in today. Who do we have? We have Alessandro, we have Preston, we have Hellfire, Moyenar, Fonzio, Nephilim UK. Grill Bears, hello and welcome. Let's see, did I miss anybody else? MSG, welcome. Brian, good to see you. Welcome to stream. Sapper, welcome as well. Sapperoni, is that what it is? A Sapperoni? Hey Phil, good to see you. Welcome. Sapper 1, okay. Had to get creative. Alright, so we're gonna be jumping into Space Engineers 2 today. I am using a world, a scenario that actually drops you off on a planet. I could prepare for it myself, but on the other hand I was like, you know what, let's just use this scenario so I don't even need to think about it. So this should normally start me up on Verdure with my drop pod somewhere in the middle of nowhere, and I should already have unlocked all the building parts. So we'll see how we can like progress, what can we learn, things like that, without me having to go and do the contracts this time. I've been doing a lot of streaming lately, playing Final Fantasy Tactics on Saturdays. Nice, Phil. I might be a bit distracted today, got Splitsy on the other screen streaming SE2 as well. Blowing stuff up, I'm assuming. Alright, let me jump into game. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure where I should have my camera, so let me know if it's not on the good spot. I can switch it somewhere else. So we're gonna do a new game. Oh, by the way, if you want to do this, I'm gonna go to Worlds. If you want to do this, you can actually download it. I have the link in the description of the video. If you want to do this same world start, you can start the same world here. So, start new game. Let's see how this goes. You look awesome anywhere on screen. There we go. So this is where we start. I'm just checking if this is a recognizable spot or not. Okay. Alright, first things I'm gonna do is make a marker for this pot. So let's do that. So map, GPS, and add marker name, drop pot. There we go. So the survival kit itself cannot do anything. We can only do it from our backpack. So what we're probably going to do is... This is going to be the place where I can recharge or respawn if needed. Let me just go to my drill and let's see if we have any materials. We got cobalt, we got silicon. Cobalt, copper and silicon. Okay. So the first thing we're gonna look for is some iron. I got some nickel nearby here. Why is my jetpack feels sluggish? We got some silicon here. We got some iron. There we go. I don't think you can actually see the terrain anymore where your deposits are. But because we have such a large range, we're pretty good. Let's see if I can go into a bit of an angle there. So I think the first thing we're gonna do is focus on getting our base sorted out, and then I think the first after that is gonna be building ourselves a mining ship. Hey Sam, welcome. Are you gonna look for a cave and make a base there? The thing is, Phil, as we don't have a lot of moving parts yet and such, I don't see the need for it, honestly. I always feel like, I mean, I would like to put like a gate in there, for example, but... Alright. Let's fill our pockets with iron. How is the volume of the game, by the way? Is the balance okay? Okay. We got some gold here as well. I don't know when that showed up. Interesting. Right, I'm gonna mark this. So, Verdure. FE. I've been offline for a few weeks. Have there been any news? No, nothing yet, Stam. I'm assuming we might see something, No Man's Sky, like the fight related tonight with the Game Awards. But that's about it. Oh yeah, by the way, they also enabled the debug mode now. So you can actually enable that by just doing Control F12. And you can do some changes to your character. Just take into account that if you do that and you get a bug with that, it will not be added to the bug report by Keen. So for example, what I can do, I can change the character suit to my color I want to. Hey Small, welcome. How you doing, man? Thank you so much for being a member for 26 months. Appreciate that. Months. I don't know. And then gameplay, I would like to get my survival spectator enabled. Thank you. You can also control the sun with this. And let's save. Is there a way to just say... No? Okay. There's no snap to local grid, it seems. Is there no free rotation? Let's do new grids. B alignment. I mean, is this... Okay, this is actually pretty much the right level. Okay. I'm trying to figure out free placement. There we go. All right, free alignment. That's going to be... Okay. Is this correct? Is this according to... I don't think so. It's going to be a challenge if there's no, like... leveling. How do you set this? Like, it should be, we should have like gravity aligned. Let me just place them. See, this is totally not in level with my character, is it? And then we need the there we go. All right. This is going to take a lot of my iron. I'm just gonna do the I'm just gonna do the framework to start with. So I have something to work on, but I don't have to weld it up yet. This takes 30 steel plates. I was watching Splitz's video about backpack building, and I do agree with him that it would be nice to have a little bit more reason to switch over to components. There we go. Alright. So, what are we gonna need? We're gonna need a smelter, I think. Has a large port on the left, has a large port on the right. Then what do we have? We have the smelter, we have the... This one has a large port on the left and a large port on the right. Okay, so we could build them no matter what. What I think is the survival kit does not have... Let's see, is this a survival kit? That's a reactor. Survival kit only has this. Right? There's no size difference. Has a small port on the left and a small port on the right. Okay. Yeah, I know Brandlerio. I mean, it's a side effect. It's a side effect. I do feel like there should be a difference where, like, if you use the refinery or the smelter, where you will get more out of your iron than from your backpack building. I think there might be already, but I think it should be more noticeable. Forcing you to say, you know what, I'm gonna mine and build my refinery instead. Alright, so smelter. And then we need an assembler. So we need iron, copper, silicon, and nickel. Did I need cobalt for this? No cobalt. Do I need cobalt for you? No. Iron, gold, silicon, and nickel. Iron, copper, silicon, and nickel. Okay. And does it say how much? 60, 60. So nickel is the most. So iron, nickel, and then some copper and some silicon. I do like that the resources go straight into your inventory now. As I will be mining and filling up containers. Did I turn on my dampeners off? My hydrogen is a little bit low. I don't think I can refill my hydrogen from my drop pod now. I should be more careful. Let me see. We do not have any hydrogen in this drop pod. So if I find some ice... Okay, so the next is a steel plate going there. Can I build a car container? So for this I need nickel. Alright, how much space do I have left? I don't have any... I can put in my connector there. I have a little bit of ice. So there was nickel somewhere nearby here. There we go. The components you get when grinding them can be used in building if you toggle the material. Actually, it doesn't matter, Jasky. You can just weld up even if you have the... I mean, if you have the components or the materials, it's just gonna weld it up. You can just switch between the component mode to see what you need. I love your no backpack series. My jetpack series, is that what you mean? The one that I'm doing, the Frontier Engineer? Yeah, the next step in that one is gonna be... We're gonna be building a ship so we can go to space. Where I can go and upgrade, like get some high tier materials and such. Probably build a asteroid base, I think. That means I will have to put my jetpack on because I cannot, you know, do anything in space without jetpack. I mean, you could, but it doesn't make any sense, I think. These deposits are pretty small. So these Verdure and I do like it because it kind of forces you to think differently and build in scaffoldings and such. So let's weld you up first. There we go. And then get the iron again. There we go. I like that the color actually took the color of my character while I changed it. It's funny. Hey Prime, welcome. Good to see you, man. How are you? Right, so the next one will be copper, silicon, and a little bit of nickel. It's pretty far, no? Seems copper is pretty deep. Okay, let's check this copper. Okay, this is better. There is severe tool shake. Can you disable tool shake in this game already or not? Settings. Game. No, but maybe in the... Weapon shakes off. No, that was weapon shakes, no? Weapon shakes. I mean, it probably could be that it's part of weapon shake, so... So, need some copper. Was that all the copper? What? Well, that was... painful. I don't think we needed that much, but that was... peanuts. I'm sure there's going to be mods in the future that is going to change that, because this also causes a lot of voxel destruction. I'm not sure how great is this for the server. We need, what is the other thing? Silicon, no? Hey, Akini, welcome. Let's get some more nickel. I did already found cobalt, but I didn't need it yet, so... I think I will need cobalt once I'm building my mining ship. That's it, no? That's all the nickel. Alright, so we can delete this GPS. Nickel. So the last thing we need was silicon. I do like the sound differences when you're doing this. When you're like drilling soft and hard. My character seems to be constantly kicking out of its... see? I just... Hey Steven, welcome. How are you, man? Maleficienta, by the way, welcome as well. Marcus, if I didn't say hello to you already, welcome. That's it now. Yeah. Yo, Ace Engineer, how are you doing, man? Welcome. Wild Turkey, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. I'm gonna try to remember your name. At least the pronunciation. There we go, we got a smelter. So, if I go in here to make golden threads, to make one golden thread, I need 5 kilogram. 8 golden threads, that means we will need 40 kilogram. It gives 40 gold. See, this is what I mean. There should be a way where your smelter makes your gold refined at a higher ratio. So you get more golden threads than you welding it up with your hands. So that backpack building is interesting to start with, but is not something you want to keep doing at a certain point. So I need gold and more iron. Let's go and get the gold first. Really? That's where gold is? Really? I think that's not correct, is it? It will just manifest in the inventory. It's a little bit like cobalt then. Solar panels. I see with Kev, if you look at the description of my video, you will find a scenario that starts you off on the planet's world on a drop pod with all of the progression already done. So you can just start it. You can just start playing as if you're starting a new playthrough. I want ship welders. Don't we have welders yet? Ah, no functionality. Ah. No functionality. We need a lot of silicon. Want. Yeah, that's who we are. I need 1,500 silicon for this one. And that's probably because I went for the large one, no? If I would do this one, how much do you need? 459. This is annoying that you cannot... I cannot build a separate block. This is annoying. I have to build it on you. And then remove you. Does this make sense? So it's gonna be pretty... Well, I can work with connectors maybe, I don't know. Alright. Alright. Alright, this is definitely a challenge because to get materials. Let's find some more silicon. Copper. Iron, nickel. This is weird. This gold markers, I think this is a bug. I need to recharge soon, by the way. Copper, nickel. Iron, nickel, copper. Yeah, let's go and charge. Yeah, the thing is, the drop pot is my life support for the moment. I mean, I could probably grind it away, most of it. No, it's not auto lock, Steven. It's only locks when you're giving it commands. Oh, look, metal grids. Do we see a battery on this? There is a battery, okay. I have not seen any ice nearby, Kev. But as I'm only using my battery to use the jetpack, only when we are boosting we use hydrogen. I should be fine. There was nothing... Oh, there's still some stuff in here. Okay. Oh, there's a hydrogen tank in there. What? It's empty anyway. Is this the battery? That's the battery, okay. Meh, 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 meh. Alright, let's grind the rest away. It takes a long time to grind stuff away. I feel that even the upgraded grinder is a little bit slow. I don't know, Kev, I don't know. Difference in speed between tier 1 and tier... I don't know, I felt like it was disappointingly slow compared. I mean, this is one light armor block, guys. This is one light armor block. This is one steel plate. Takes a long time for the steel plate. Even in Space Engineers 1, it's not that slow. We need glass. That's a lot of silicon. This is all steel plate. This is all basic. Alright, we still need to find silicon. Simple as that. So, even if I want to make a battery, I think I will need silicon. If I would build a battery here, for example, maybe. Or let's build another one next to it. No. I want to keep this conveyor. Let's put it on top. You know what? Let's put one here. What do you need? Actually, this is not too bad. Steel plate, electronic parts, and construction components. This comes with 30%, okay. I love how gravity has to think about things falling down. There are some weird things happening still with like gravity. There's some ships on gravity planets, for example, if you give them a push or containers, they start floating away as if they are not having any gravity. So we need 1,500 kilogram of... Could I, now that I have a bit of battery, we could put a O2 generator here, so I can fill my... motor and turbine blades. How much does this battery have in here? %30 as well. Okay. What do we need for this? Steel plate, electronic parts, motors. I always think we need medical components, but we don't. Clueless God, welcome. That's a reactor, that's not what I want. I'm looking for the survival kits. Steel tubes and steel tubes and steel plates.
Inventory full.
Motor and electronic parts. Alright, so now I can refuel my hydrogen because we have some ice in my O2 generator. I'm not sure how much ice. I got 44 ice left. Alright, so now I can go and grind down the drop pod because I have a survivor kit. First thing I'm going to do is take that battery out. Honestly, this is a bit of a cheesy way to get bad power cells, by the way. I know they are trying to avoid power consumption, but every time I'm building this, let me see. If I drop my power cell in here, and I build the power cell here, like that. And I take the power cell and I grind this down. And I put it back. And I put the power cell there. I have unlimited power. I have unlimited power. What? Oh, that was a... Okay. Is there disassembling in this? I don't think so, no. The smelter production queue. I don't see a deproduct, like disassembling or some whatever. If I would like to build a gear forge, which is this one, it's a bit annoying it doesn't show me what I need for it, straight from the get-go. Electronic parts, metal grid, steel plates, motors. So, if I would like to make a better grinder, we will need a lead bar. I don't think we can actually find lead on this planet. At least, we cannot find it naturally lead. I don't know. Can you make a lead bar? You can make lead bar. So if I can make this, I can make a better tool. I just need to find lead. Alright, we need silicon. A lot of it. Take some attention of the dog that is scratching the window again. We'll see how long this lasts. This can be pretty annoying after a while. Okay, we've got some silicon here. Man, this is gonna be a painful mine if I only get like this little cluster. Holy moly. Okay, give me a second, guys. If I'm gonna have 24 silicon per drop, the thing is I might be looking in the wrong spots. Oh, this is a lot of silicon here, so we might be more lucky. Let's see. So Maleficent, there should be unknown signals. The thing is, I just don't know. They might be further away. I don't know how they work, how they trigger. I'm currently 1 kilometer away from my drop pod and I don't see any unknown signals yet. I don't think you can disable or enable them except if you go into maybe the debug mode. Do you remember how much we needed? It was quite a lot now. At least it's bigger than the last one. There was another one here. Yo, Randy, welcome. I think I'm gonna change my solar panel to a small one, because I'm not gonna waste all my... Because I also think that the solar panel doesn't make a difference anyway. It seems to just power. I don't think it works with the sun. So that's another one gone. I currently have 992, so that should be enough for a small panel. Hey, Firaxis, welcome. By the way, Clueless, did I say hello to you? I don't know if I did. I said hi? Okay, good. So I'm gonna remove you. And we're just gonna put a small one. Great. There we go. See, this one is powering, I think. Let's see. Solar panel. Current max output, current output. Okay, so it's not working. Block is working, but it's not generating power. So, okay, we don't have to wait until the daylight then to see how this works. Because the lights are still showing, it's like it's working actually. All right, so cockpit. What else do we need? Car container. Should we already put a hydrogen tank on this in the future? We can change it to a hydrogen ship in the future. Because I don't think... What do we need for a... What do we need for this? Metal grids and small steel tubes. So that's just cobalt, no? See, this is the problem that I think is also should be hidden behind production. I think the basics is like you can build yourself a survival kit. You can build yourself a smelter, but then to build the thrusters, you will need a tool. Hey Mark, welcome. First I'm actually seeing some proper gameplay, step in the right direction. I think it's great. I'm enjoying it so far. Clueless God, like I said, I do think there are some necessary steps that need to be added to make, like, feel like you're making progress. Because if I can build almost everything on this ship, like I can build on straight away, go for like hydrogen thrusters, because I can just build it straight from my backpack. I think that should be hidden behind, or it has to be more expensive to build it, or it has to be blocked behind actual building blocks and the smelter. All right. That's the issue with all components and making the components too. I don't know what you mean by that. I'm gonna take away the Could this work with small batteries? I don't think so. I think I need to put that one there. How much does a thruster need to lift? Since you make, yeah, but that's what I meant. I mean, you will need more advanced materials later for making the tier 2 of something, but I don't know. I feel like the backpack building should be very basic. Just like it can get you started. It can build you a survival kit. It can build you a smelter. It can build you a refinery, or a smelter is already a refinery, I think. It can build you that, and then from there on, you will have to start smelting it to make other things. I wonder if this is going to be enough to lift this ship. Especially because these containers carry a lot of weight, no? 32 ton, for example. How much can this thruster lift? No, Grand Gap, that is why they are doing this, for us to give feedback. It's like, listen, I like this, I feel this is too easy, and it seems like a lot of people having the same consensus, like they feel like backpack building should be simplified, or it should be made in such a way that backpack building is a emergency tool, because once you put your ores into the smelter, you have a much more better ratio on like return. Then, you know, that would make sense. And I think a lot of people are giving that feedback, and I'm assuming that's going to be what's going to, you know, what they're going to do in the future. Change. Okay, I'm getting distracted, and I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing here. So I think I'm gonna go for 2 large ones. And I'm not gonna go for a survival kit on this, because I just want to use it to mine. So we need a cargo container, we need a battery, and we need thrusters. No, and gyros. So let's put the battery on the bottom here. Like that. Maybe I should rotate it so the battery is there. Then I can put a thruster on here. My God. Too large will give you enough thrust to carry 3 full 2.5 storages. Just flying will be sluggish. So we could do 2 cargo containers then. We could do 2 cargo containers. And then a battery on the back. Hey, well, Turkey, thanks so much for the 5 gifted members. 07. Need to drink more. I also wonder if this battery is going to be enough to power the thrusters. How much does a battery like this provide? Where's my battery? My battery is there. So, battery provides maximum output of 1.6. 1.6. Let me just try to weld this up here and see what the thrusters ask. Did you cover up the power cell? No, the power cell is here. We need steel tubes and motors. Actually, I think we can take this one away for the moment. Until I find actual lead. This is gonna take me 25 kilogram. Total resources required, nickel. I don't have nickel. Okay. Turbine blades. Backpack doesn't have the raw materials to produce turbine blades and steel plates. Okay. I'm assuming that's iron. Iron and more nickel. Okay, we need more nickel and we need more nickel was somewhere here, no? This gold is messing with me. Chandelier, welcome. Good to see you, man. And Gregory, by the way, as well. So, Wild Turkey, once again, thanks so much for the gifted members, man. I appreciate that. 07. Thank you for the support. Do the grinders work on the ship as functional? I don't know. Do they? Let me just check something. Grinders. Non-functional. Okay. That was it. That was it. $120 nickel. Ouch. Alright. So we need nickel for those turbine blades, I think. So, weirdly enough, my ship is using power. My thrusters are working somehow, while I don't have a power cell yet. Oh no, we are connected to the grid. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Tap. Control panel. Thrusters. So thrusters are maximum input 650 kilowatts. So that's 1300 megawatt. I will need 2 batteries. We will need 2 batteries on this ship. So we need steel plate, electronic parts, construction components. Need some light on the base. Is it too dark for... I think it's okay now for you guys to see. This is gonna be a very basic ship. So left, right, up, forward, and some braking thrusts. The only thing I need to think about is gonna be where is my drill? So do we have connectors? There we have. No, Stephen, I totally agree. I'm loving the progress we got. I'm loving what they did. I love the planets and I love the feel the world has. But now is the moment to also give the feedback and say, this I don't really like. I feel this does make sense. Because if we don't do it now, the changes won't happen. What do we need for this again? Electronic parts. For that I could take some copper just and see if I can weld up. I might have to mine. No? Oh, I need silicon and iron. Electronic parts is silicon? What? Motors and... Holy shit, what is this? I think my smelter made some motors. Do I start with steel tubes? I start with steel tubes. Okay. What I'm probably gonna do is just put a second landing gear here, just for a moment. So that if I drop it, it's no longer gonna fall backward. There we go. Control panel, we should have a landing gear, and we say lock. There we go. Actually, there is a mirror mode, Clueless, but it is a bit bugged out. So if you're like building on an existing block and you make a mirror on the like with the projection, then you need to connect the projection, otherwise it won't work. I mean, that's the last time I did it, at least, was it a problem. Yeah, so what I want to do was put 2 drills on here. Is it 2 drills or should I put more? No, 2 drills should be fine, I think. We could go 1 block further. Yeah, I could go 1 block further. I need to weld these up. Right, so the compressor is something we will need to make, because I don't think we can... Yeah, we need to make that with the smelter, I think. Let's see. I cannot make a compressor. What? What the actual... What? I need to find some gold. Okay, so I just needed to put the drills on there so I could see where I would put my reverse thrusters. I can't put them in here, although I do need a conveyor line. I could put it from here to here, maybe. No, let's put it here. No, I need the assembler. The gear force is just for making the gear force is just for making better tools. Could put my gyros in there. And then I'm braking thrusters here. Yeah, the ore detector, yeah. Still needs down thrust. Is this important on a planet here? Is SE2 more fickle with down thrust? It floats without down thrusts, so yeah, that's a bug. I think gravity definitely has some issues still. Steel plates. We start with construction components and steel tubes. Construction components and steel tubes. Now, electronic parts, wires and steel plates and motors. Let's see if we can make it with all this. I need some copper. This inventory load lag is pretty annoying. I don't know if you noticed it as well. After a while, it starts to lag the. We're missing nickel. Alright, let's go and find some more nickel. You know what? Let's recharge first. I don't believe in gold anymore. I haven't had an episode of Dude, Where's My Ship in a while. You spoiled it. It might be worse than antenna as well in case you forget where you parked your ship. Man, this is a good call. Wait, what? Damn it, I just drilled to my nickel. The best solution to shipbuilding is to make a landing pad. Yeah, Mark, the welders don't work yet in this version. So you need to do everything manually. The only thing you can do is drilling for the moment. The wasted nickel. No, I'm not boosting. Right, so what did I want to weld up again? Is it you? Are you telling me my nickel is out already? Mother... me. Alright guys, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna restart the game just to get rid of that delay a bit. Let me just save. It was a little bit, yeah, I don't think so, I didn't have enough. I still need to drill like a whole, well, the whole bunch of them, so... I think the biggest pain for the moment is resources, as in finding them. And then finding enough of them. Okay. Hey Shasha, welcome. Alright, so we still need more nickel. Making it, the parts should be more efficient. Yeah, I agree. I should now put my nickel into the smelter, and the smelter should make the things more efficiently. Which automatically would make backpack building already like, yeah, man, I'm not doing backpack building. Because... I think it is because we started halfway the day, Stephen. But it does feel always longer anyway. Alright, so that nickel is gone. Are you real? You're real! There was another one, no, here somewhere, wasn't there? I think the gold is broken. It shows gold everywhere. Everywhere you look, gold. If you do the story mode, there's a LED that shows right at the start and it isn't there. Yeah, I know. I know. Because I was thinking, you know what? I could actually use that LED to make a good... get better tools, but then it doesn't show up. Alright, but we should have enough nickel now. Should. Now I'm going to use my jetpack. Whee! Boost! Whee! Diggy diggy hole. Let's see if we can get all these thrusters to work now. Can I please weld this up? Holy moly. The welding is some weird sometimes. Sometimes it can be far, sometimes it can be close, but there is always something. Alright, so we got lift, we got down, we got braking thrusts, we got left, we got right, we got forward thrust. So this should normally be a functional ship. We need lights. Construction components. Okay, I don't have the materials. We need iron. We need iron, which I won't get from anything. I don't think I have enough to make that light. 50 kilograms. Let's get some iron. No construction components left on the drop pod. I think I grinded most of it down except for steel plates. I can double check, but I think all of it is gone there. We need compressors. That means I need to build my... I need to find gold, because I cannot make the assembler. I know there's a lot of gold on my UI, but there is no gold there. Inventory full. I mean, I could grind these lights down, honestly. I still have one light there. This is all steel plates, steel plates, steel plates. Yeah, most of it is just steel plates. Alright. Save. Atmospheric thrusters. On. And landing gear auto lock off. I'm currently using 53% of my battery power. Do you think it's possible to put your batteries on recharge? I can. So we could do a bit of a cheese and just recharge from a battery I'm building. Hello? What the f... none of these have large connectors on the bottom. You have a large connector on the bottom. Okay. I'm sorry, but why can I not grind this down? What? Okay, we're just gonna risk it. Let's fly around with 30%, see how where it brings us. Oh my god. I think two thrusters might be too much. I think this might be actual gold there. Let's go and check it out. Let's go and check it out. Nope, that's what I drilled already. Okay. I could. I think the sun is coming back, guys. The sun is coming back. I need to check if there's any unknown stingles enabled, because is there a setting somewhere? I don't think there's actually a setting where you can disable or enable unknown signals. I don't know. Possibly under encounters. Let me check. There are some points of interest. The lethal encounters, no. So there should be some... I mean, these are other things, but these are vanilla encounters. Somewhere. Do you think that ores like gold or lead would be found? I don't know if we can... Let me just check something. If we go to the map, we should find gold, lead, but we might... This might only be found in the region, not on the planet. I don't know. Is this a cave? Yeah, it's not there, Steven. You can go and check it. It's not going to be there. It's the marker. There's always cobalt and stalactites. Nickel, iron, copper. That's all I find for the moment. But it does seem to be region-based, I found. Because I've seen that, for example, craters might have silver. Hey Ramesh, welcome. I actually missed that it was your comment about the cobalt. Oh, 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 unknown signal, unknown signal. Beep, 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 beep. Let's go and get it. Man, I cannot wait for rovers to come in as well. Wheels. Can't you imagine just, you know, trying to explore the planet just on wheels? Music like Lord of the Rings. There's a lot of Starfield and Star Citizen vibes as well when I'm hearing the music. And that's a good thing. Hey MacPigeon, welcome. I would love to try it, Maleficent. It feels like something I would like to, you know, explore like that. Ah. Alright, let's see what we have. 2 batteries. 30% battery power, but that's okay, we will take that. Gatling guns. Come on, give me some gold wire. Combustion chambers, chemical synthesizer, medkits, ice. You got motors and steel tubes. Container. Take it all! Take it all! You know what I should do is take this antenna, Stephen, and put that antenna on my ship. Alt plus right click, but then it also puts my tools away, no, doesn't it? Not T1s. Yeah, but you can see I actually got a MK2 grinder and I got an MK2 welder. So somehow I really got that. I don't know how. Inventory full. I think there's more on the back there. Let me go and check that. But these unknown singles are fun, no? Better than just finding the beep 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 beep. I'm taking these for the construction components, to be honest. I'm not sure if I still needed them, but you never know. Inventory full, inventory full. What did you say again? Alt plus right click. Alt plus right click. Now I lost all my tools. Really? I don't have steel plates on me. Piece of... Oh, wow. Do we have different antennas? Yeah, we do have different antennas, but it's a bit of a big antenna. Okay, alright. Wait, did I just take... Well, give me a second. 30%. Alright, let's see if we can still lift now. Yep, we're still good on lift. One thruster does a really decent job. Alright, let's go back to the drop pod, see if we can build our assembler and build our drills. I don't know how much gold we had on our ship. Was it like 80 or something? Is there a setting on the ore detector? 200 meters is the maximum. Broadcast width or filter selection, no. Well, we could do say just gold, but there's a workshop mod for detectors that has 5 times. Okay. Which is probably insane on your HUD. I think if I turn my dampeners off, we go much quicker. Turn your dampeners off and you start free falling. But if you use your thrusters, it takes forever to fall down. All right. We have arrived. We need 40 kilograms of gold. Perfect. I can make better tools maybe. Although I do have better tools. Okay. Right, we need motor, which is nickel, and I think... Let's see. And steel plates, which is iron. Okay, do we have motors on this? I got 8 motors, I got some copper. I might have to go and mine more nickel. Damn it. Wait. No. Mommy, mommy, no. What I could do, this doesn't have drills, this doesn't have motors. I need 6 more motors. I need 6 motors. I can grind down a thruster to build this thing up and then build a compressor. Let's see. So if I grind you down, alright, now we need electronic parts. Gold. There we go. Now, can you make a compressor? You need nickel and copper. How much compressors do we still need? 1, 7. We need more copper and more nickel. By the way, can this thing disassemble now or not? Assembler, production, smelter, assembler. There is no disassembling in this thing, no? No. Alright. More nickel! Drilling my feet. No disassemble. No disassemble number 5. So that was nickel. Was the other one copper? How is our solar panel doing? Okay, so it's working at not 100%. I'm assuming it's because this assembler is on top of it. I know there's copper somewhere nearby. I mean, I'm thinking like, I'm here, why should I not keep mining, you know? Otherwise, it's just... Is this a mod for Minecraft? Ah. It should be okay on my side, according to what I see, like stats-wise, Stephen. Alright, let's go. What? I'm missing 7 nickel. Godverdamme. Okay, I think that should be enough for that last compressor. Now, wires and steel plates. Thank you. There we go. Now, can we make 6 motors again, please? Is this heavy duty plates that I just took? Yes. I should be fine, no. I filled up a whole container last time. The shake is indeed crazy in this. Hey, Mad Apples, welcome. Thank you so much for the two.
At Mad Apple Swar donated $2 through Super Chat. Good morning.
Good morning, and thanks so much for the $2 super chat. Appreciate that. I got a feeling. I got a feeling.
At Mad Apple Swar donated $2 through Super Chat. You're welcome.
Holy shit, this up thruster is crazy in this little Phew. Thanks for the heart.
At Mad Apple Swar donated $2 through Super Chat.
Mad Apple,
Thanks
thank you
for
for
the
the super
hearts.
chat once again. That's $6 already. Super chats, appreciate it, man.
At Mad Apple Swar
This is not gonna
donated
stop.
$2 through
No matter what
Super
I
Chat.
do, it's not
You're
gonna
welcome.
stop. I appreciate the support. It makes me feel a little bit awkward to thank you because you keep doing this then. Uh,
At @MadAppleSwa donated $2 through Super Chat. No worries.
So, Mad Apple, you know you don't have to do this. You can just talk, you know, you can just chat. I mean, I appreciate the support, but you don't have to do it just to talk to me. Oh, that was a bit of lag. Did you see that?
@MadAppleSwa donated $2 through Super Chat. Oh, okay, my bad.
Could be he likes the blue color of his text. Yeah, it could be. I likes the blue. Oh, relax, relax. This is Nickel. Alright, what I'm gonna try to do here, let's see if I can make the hole a bit bigger already. Okay, so I can then rotate and draw myself out again. I would like a button that just drills for me. No. Velatoris raids. Beeble broke our server on We're Real here. What did I do? What? Hey, welcome guys. Welcome Akine, Grumbles, Urban. Good to see you guys. Thanks so much for jumping in. If you have not already, guys, you can check out, I think, at least Akine and Grumbles. I don't know if like Foxy or Urban make content about it. There's no there is no horizontal, so you have to be very aware of your levels. Good to see you guys. Welcome. Appreciate it. I hope you guys are doing alright. I hope that the recording session went well. Hey Foxy, welcome. How are you? Thank you so much for joining as well. Thank you for the sneaky raid. My battery is at 19%, so I think I need to find a way now to... What I was hoping to do is build a solar panel on my ship to charge it. All right. Yeah, that's a good call. That's a good call. If actually I have some lead, so I could make a battery. Okay. I already forgot. Is it steel plates? No, it's electronic parts. Damn it. Right, so, electronic parts, golden wire, and then the steel plates. Could I make a lead bar? Production lead bar. Can I make 2? Yes. That was all my lead. I think it was. So I should be able to make a large battery. So here I would like to get my conveyor line. There's no large conveyors here. 5. Isn't it like a connection part? There, 9. Like that. Then I can put a large conveyor here. Like that. There we go. So, steel plates, steel tubes, steel plates, steel tubes. We do not have effing hell. Okay. I actually can do this with us. Well, can I? Is there no larger conveyor than this? Okay, I just need to do a pipeline then. Okay. I like how the junction. Yeah, I do as well. I do like that. See you later, Stephen. Thanks so much for jumping in. Appreciate you being here. Have a good night. I'm just gonna do this, and then we put a connector on top. Steel plates missing. Wow, we actually ran out of steel plates. Nice. Alright. I'll be around for your breakfast coffee tomorrow, Beeble. Good. I will be most likely around, either lurking or in the chat. Construction components and electronic parts. Holy moly. There is something weird with the so you started with this world that skips the tutorial. Do you get all the parts, or do you still have the progress?
Donated $5 through Super Chat.
So
you started this with a world that skips the tutorial. Do you get all parts, or do you still have to progress to get the parts?
So this is a scenario that somebody made, and he went, or they went, through all the colonization progress. You see that on top in the corner above my camera. You can... Oh, my camera's on the other side, sorry. If you look above my camera, you can see colonization progress 13%. That means that they unlocked all of the blocks that are currently in the game, or in the thing. And then they just made a drop pod on the planet where you start fresh, and you can just play as if you're playing a non-tutorial world. The link is in the description if you just want to find it and download it. Thank you again, Mad Apple, for the super chat. So now, I think I can just dock now. Yep, perfect. I do like this. The automatic little... this is going to be great for automation as well in the future. When you have like AI drones, they will be much easier to connect to your grids. Okay, so what I want to do, I am going to have to rotate this so that my solar panel...
Mad Apple Swar donated $5 through Super Chat. Oh wow, that's perfect for me.
Oh wow!
You're welcome. No, thank you for the info.
Thank you again, Mad Apples. I appreciate the super chats. Oh wow! I love Brian. Brian is a perfect voiceover.
Mad Apple Swar donated $2 through Super Chat. You're welcome.
Foxy, see you later. Thanks so much for joining. I appreciate you being here, and have a good evening. Mad Apple, once again, thank you. Appreciate it. Electronic parts. Where are the electronic parts? Am I blind? Yes, I am blind. Okay.
Mad Apple Swar donated $2 through Super Chat. No problem, you're welcome once again.
Okay, Mad Apple, I appreciate whatever super chat you do, but I'm not gonna thank you again because you keep doing that and I don't want to drain your bank account. So I appreciate your super chats, whatever you give every time, I appreciate it. But that's the last time I'm saying thank you. Crazy.
Mad Apple Swar donated $2 through Super Chat. You're welcome. No worries.
Yeah, I know Maleficent. So, we're gonna put a large battery here. That's not a... Wait, what? That's the battery. I need a motherboard. How many do we need? One motherboard. Heavy duty plates. I don't have gold anymore. A motherboard. To make a motherboard, I need more gold. How is this battery doing here, by the way? This battery is currently at 65%. Okay, so we are charging with the solar panel, it seems. Let me just check these. 20%. If I would build another solar panel, which we need silicon for, we need glass. So we need steel plates now. If we have enough. Yep. There we go. That's another solar panel. Let's see how that deals now. Did that change the power? 2 hours. Okay. So it might be better to just build another one of these here for the moment until I can get the motherboard. Actually, I can just build small ones now. If I just build a whole bunch of small ones, wouldn't that work? I'm out of construction components again. I cannot check the status of that one. Battery 0.5. Current charge level 50 kilowatt hours. Okay, and what does this have? Current. Okay, so it makes a difference which batteries you build. This might be a larger battery. Okay. But does that make a difference? If I have like a battery from that one, the small one, I put it in a large battery, is it full? Is it 100%? Did it take less time to charge that one? I need to test that. Come on. So this one has 49%. This one has 30, this one has 30, this one has 30, this one has 23. So if I say, first of all, let's check. Currently 22%. If I take you out and I put the biggest one in there, 49%. So the 0.5 has currently 50 kilowatt hours, 31%. Alright, so let me just put that battery away. There we go. 51 out. What was it again? Let me just check again. 31, 50 kilowatt hours. It shows as a small battery, but this is a large battery. 25 kilograms. These are two different batteries. So even if I put that one away, can I put that one back? The small one? Not suitable model. Alright. So we shouldn't bother about this. So does it mean that this one doesn't fit in this one? 1 megawatt per hour? I don't know. I need to weld this one up. Okay. Alright, so I need to find a motherboard, or I need to find gold. But the gold is very unreliable, as it shows gold, but there is no gold there. See? It shows gold all over the place, but there is no gold there. We have a 2.5 running base. You can use a few 1.5 batteries on base to recharge. Yeah. A lot of bloop 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 bloop, but no gold. I would be fine with another unknown signal. MIO, in my opinion, medium battery is sweet spot for ships. Yeah, you can see it does last long enough if you are flying with it and you're flying, you know, gentle. But the planet looks amazing, no? Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? Control panel, auto detector. So when something pops up, it is what I'm looking for. Is there the mod took out all the gold?
At Mad Apple Swar donated $2 through Super Chat. Plot twist, the mod took out all the gold. Smiles.
I'm currently 8 kilometers away from my drop pod. It's a bit of a shame that we have to just use... I mean, I'm sure there's going to be gold on the planet, but... I have a feeling they might be on unique spots, maybe. I saw on Chemic, for example, that silver was very, very dense on craters, for example. Come on, unknown signal. A little bit of gold. So I can make a motherboard. I'm not sure if these unknown signals spawn in or if they are like placed. Spike, thank you so much, DJ Spike, for the subscription. Welcome to the Beeble Hive. Sun is going down again. Yes, I think so. I think that's a good idea, having batteries on your... So normally, I think if I'm hitting like 19%, I should return home. I don't think... Weirdly enough, I'm not getting any unknown singles popping in. A variety of biomes on a planet in a space game. It is pretty cool to find, like, I mean, once the water's gonna be added. Alright, let's go home. By the way, Super Soft, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Enriched uranium. Can I make enriched uranium on this one? I don't think so, no. I think we need something else for it. Production, let me see, assembler. No. So I think we need something else for the enriched uranium. Let me see what we have. Production. Refinery, maybe? Or the fabricator. Titanium sheet, platinum electrode. How do you make that? Platinum electrode, titanium sheets. What? I'm assuming this is a refinery then? Yeah. So the refinery needs 8 compressors, a motherboard. Yeah, so the refinery can be built, and then after the refinery you can build the fabricator. Okay. Okay. Well, I think we're gonna be a little bit stuck until our batteries are charged up. And now that the sun is down, let me see, if I could I build a reactor? I did see a reactor somewhere here, no? 4 hydrogen tank. Let me see. Did we have an engine? No. We have a reactor somewhere. 9. I'm just gonna build it like this for a second. Again, we need a motherboard. Okay. So gold is kind of what is holding us back for the moment here for like extra power source. So what we might have to do is change our ship to a hydrogen ship. Maybe replace one of the containers with a hydrogen tank. And then put hydrogen thrusters on it. Go to space and see if we can find gold in like asteroid instead. I thought it was in the roadmap info. What was Volkolala? One, two, three, four, 5. One, two, three, four, 5. There's something weird going on with the collision. Yeah, I just need some. I need some of yours. Because you don't need all the glass on top of it. There we go. Okay, so solar panel, solar panel, solar panel. You just... Oh, no. I need more glass. Damn it. Never. Alright. Now, what do you need? 3 electronic parts and steel plates. There we go. So now we got some power storage on that. $39. I just realized something. Let's go down again. My light dropped somewhere, but I don't know where. Yo, Corbin, thank you so much for being a member for 20 months. Appreciate that. 07, man. Alright, guys, I think I'm gonna call it here. There's no more time for me to just go out. So we're gonna call it here for today. I will be back next week, most likely again Thursday. Why are you smoking? Did my lamp fall on this? Look, my glass is cracked. Holy moly. I think my lamp dropped on this here. Alright. We did hear a bonk. I'm not sure if you noticed it when we were grinding down the light. Alright, anyway guys, I'm gonna call it here. We will be back next week Thursday for another Space Engineers 2 run. Next week Tuesday we will be on Space Engineers 1. Because I wanna build a hydrogen ship and get to space. So we can like take this as the next chapter. And then I can switch from Space Engineers 2 to Tuesday, so I have my Thursdays back for other content. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me today. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. I did enjoy playing this. It's a bit more challenging and a little bit different, of course. The resources are very minimal, and I think the backpack building, the backpack building is great for what I did today, but I feel like the hydrogen thrusters should not be part of backpack building, should be part of your construction production line. And I also feel like ratios should be better depending on what you're using. So backpack should be using 50% of your, should be like 1-on-1, and then the ratio of like your smelters should be 0.5, you know, so you can actually say, I'm gonna start using a smelter because it's more efficient. I think that's the main goal. Anyway, guys, thank you so much all for joining. Let me see if we can raid anybody on my side here. Who's streaming? Egir. Let's go show some love to Egir. He's doing Space Engineers 2 as well. He is way more advanced than I am, of course. He's been playing as well. But that's going to be it for me today. Thank you so much all for joining. I will see you again next week, Monday on Valheim, on the second channel, if you're interested in some Valheim. And then Tuesday, we should be back in Space Engineers. But that's going to be for me. That's going to be it for me today. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Beeblebum.